Hi, I'm Creighton Kent, and this is my wife Donna, and I'm privileged to serve here at the Harvest as an elder. And I kind of grew up in the church. From my earliest days, I've been around the church and around God and believing in God. My parents were godly people who grew up in the church and raised their family in the church. If you go back before them, you see that their parents were godly people who were active in the church and following God's will. A number of years ago, I was working for another company, and I'd worked for them for about 4 or 5 years and kind of gotten frustrated because they weren't making much progress. I wasn't seeing my life progress. I knew that God wanted me to do great things. I felt like God wanted me to have my own business to where I could impact people and impact people's lives through that business. 6 years ago, God put a frustration in me and an uneasiness and a restlessness at that time at the business I was at, and gave me a desire to start my own business. And so I started following Him, put a business plan together, raised some money, started a business. I was lucky enough to have a friend of mine here at the church who would come work with me. And we started the business and we just took off. First 6 months, things grew, it was great. And we thought, man, God's blessing us. We're going to do great things. We're going to make lots of money. And the sky was the limit. And we were just booming. And then for the next 2 or 3 years, we grew. We did okay, but nothing spectacular. We weren't making money like we'd expected. And we were just kind of wondering, okay, God, what do you want us to do with this business? Where's this business going? And then the recession hit of 2008. And literally, our business was cut in half, almost overnight. And we thought, it's going to take everything we can do just to survive this time. And we spent a year in survival mode, where we were just trying to figure out how we're going to make it through the next year. Then things kind of stabilized, and we spent another year in what we termed stabilization mode, where we just tried to stabilize the business and get it back on sound footing. And then we looked at this last year and said, it's time to grow. It's time to start doing things and move this business forward. 3 months ago, a man called us just out of the blue, called up, said he wanted us to be part of his company, and they wanted to come in and help us grow our business. And he told me at that time, we're going to double your business in 1 year. We'll double your business again in another year. And I thought, okay, this is something to look at. And so we started talking to him, and we decided, yes, we'd affiliate with their company.
It's a real exciting time to be here at the Harvest. Pastor Steve has recently asked Creighton and I to be the chairman of our Change Your World campaign. And I believe that's going to really help move the church forward in the next step of where we need to be in order to impact our world. In my role as Director of Operations here at the Harvest, it's a constant challenge every day to take this property and take care of it, and also provide for the needs of the different groups that use this property every day. And it's really exciting to see that the property that God has given us, that we can now take it to its highest and best use. And the raw land out here that we need for a parking lot, the fact that we need a worship center that can seat more people, more visitors, more guests, so that our members will have room. I think that's really going to be an exciting time over the next 12 to 18 months as we see what God can do with our finances and with His provision in giving us a new place to meet.
We let God change our world.
Now we're excited to see how the Harvest is going to change the world.